Hello friends, welcome back to my YouTube channel Unlock Your Learning. In this video we are going to solve ICSE Mathematics Class 7 Chapter 20 Congruency of Triangles Exercise 20B, and this is the fourth question, right? And what does it say? It says here that angle ABC is bisected by BX, right? So this is ABC. Okay, you can see in the figure A to B to C. This is ABC. So this is bisected by this BX line, right? ABC is bisected by BX. O is any point on BX and POQ is perpendicular to BX. Proves that PO equals to OQ. So basically this thing is telling us that what is it telling us? See, this thing is saying that this ABC, this angle is being bisected by BX. Fine. So it is being bisected. That is, the angle ABC is being divided into two equal parts. That is what bisecting is. And if it is for a line, that means the line is being divided into two parts of the same length. But here two parts will be of the same angle because the thing that is being bisected is an angle. Now you see that it says that O is any point on BX. So you see BX is bisecting the triangle, and on this BX there is this point O. You can see it here where the red cursor is hovering, right? Red dot is hovering. Now you see this O is a point on BX, so it's on it's anywhere on this line. We do not know the distance, like if it is in the middle or at the very end or anything like that. It's somewhere on BX, right? Then it says that POQ is perpendicular to BX. So POQ, this line you see that goes from here till here, this is perpendicular. Now perpendicular to what? This BX, right? So we have to prove the congruency of PO and OQ. What are PO and OQ? See, first of all, this is PO, right? Let me change the color. Fine. So this is PO, and what is this is QO, and this one is PO, right? I have made a bit distance in them, between them, so that it becomes easy to differentiate. So these two are the two parts that we have to prove that are these equal, right? They are equal, but we have to prove how are they equal. So first of all, we'll get started with the very first thing you can observe in the question, that is there is this right angle triangle at O. You can see here this point O, it is this point O, right? And you can see there is this square that is made on it, so it means it is a right angle triangle. And so that means the other triangle here will also be a right angle triangle. This one will be a right angle as well, right? So it is right angle only, because if one angle is 90°, the other will be 90° as well, because both of them lie on the same line. Fine. Now you see here that this one, right? POQ it is. So again what we'll do now is that this thing we can write it down here. Okay, first of all we'll prove the congruency of the triangles BOQ and BOP, because then only we can tell are these two congruent or not. Fine. So see here, first of all, in this triangle, right? So in triangle BQO and triangle BOP, right? So we can see here sorry, you're right, this is BQO, no, right, this is BOQ. Fine, I'll change the sequence because it was incorrect. Now we have to prove the congruency of these two triangles. What are these two triangles? See here, from point B to Q, then to O, then back to B. This is BQO, and then this is BOP, P to O to P, and then back to B. This is BOP. So these are the two triangles that we have to prove the congruency of. Now you see here that one thing that is clearly given is let me change the color. Fine. So angle BOP is equal to angle BOQ, that is equal to 90°, right? And this is given in the question, right? Sorry, this isn't given, right? This is not given. This will write the reason as sum of angles on straight line equals to 90 degrees, right? This is what the reason, the appropriate reason will be, that these two angles sum up to 90 degrees on a straight line. Sorry, this is 90 degrees, this is 180 degrees, fine. So these two angles sum up to 180 degrees on a straight line, fine, equals to 180 degrees. So other will be of 90 degrees as well. Now you see here that next is that we have to prove this also. It's given in the question only, that PBO and this QBO are being bisected by POQ, fine. So angle QBO is equal to angle PB and O, and reason is BX bisects, and what is the angle? Angle B, or you can make it in any other form as well, fine. So you see that BX is bisecting ABC, actually it is, right, it's given here. So BS bisects ABC, that is why it will be equal, right? Two parts will be equal. Now you see here that it is being bisected. Next is that we know two pair of angles that we found are equal, and BO is equal to BO because it is common. BO equals to BO because it is common, right? So what does it mean? It means therefore triangle BOQ is equal to, sorry, is congruent to triangle BOP. And what reason do we give here? See, you can see, come here, you can see this side is equal in both the triangles. So between two angles we have one pair of side, so ASA, fine, this is what it will be. So the reason becomes angle side angle, that is ASA. Alright, next up, okay, this is what it is. Now we have to prove the now what do we have to prove here actually? That is what? That is OQ is equal to OP, fine. So it's given in the question, let me read it. Prove that, right? PO is equal to OQ or OQ equals to PQ. OQ equals to OP, fine. This is what we have to prove here, right? So again, it's going to be very simple. See here that OQ is equal to OP, and reason will be CP, CT and C, right? This becomes the answer. How will it be CP, CT, C? Because you can clearly see here that OQ is this, O to Q, OQ, that is the last two letter of the first triangle, and then OP, that is the last two letter of the other triangle. So these are equal, thus we can say these are the same, so thus we can say they are corresponding parts, and then we can say that they are equal as well, because corresponding parts of corresponding triangles are what? Equal, right? So this becomes our answer. But don't just write this last line that I have written with the reason CP, CT, C. You will not be fetched marks for that, but instead you have to write the entire thing that we have written, that is to prove the congruency of the two triangles, and then only we can prove it CP as this congruent parts of congruent triangles, right? So remember, whenever you are using CP, CT, C, always and always the two triangles should be proven congruent, then only using CP, CT, C is meaningful. Otherwise you will not be given marks for using it as it is. First prove the congruency, then use CP, CT, C, fine. And friends, this is all for today. If you are new to my YouTube channel, do not forget to subscribe and leave a like on this one. Till then, take good care of yourselves and bye bye.